I'm gonna have a baby next year. We already have it planned out. I'm gonna have a baby next year. And then after I go through my stuff, then I'll come back and fight some more, and then probably have another one and then do the same thing again.
All right, everyone, let us dive into this madness. According to reports, Claressa Shields has a tattoo of Papoose's name on her torso. Claressa was preparing for her fight tomorrow, so she started weighing herself. She was dressed in what appeared to be a bikini or bodysuit from Gucci, and it exposed her breasts. Because she wanted people to notice her tattoo, she purposefully had the underside of her breasts exposed. I am going to zoom in so you can see the tattoo, but I will have to block out that area before I can play the video. Look at it.
Little Caesars Arena.
Here is a close-up of the tattoo. I know it looks crazy because I had to zoom in so much that you can hardly see it, because I had to do my best to follow YouTube's guidelines, but there are other, less zoomed-in photos where you can see it much better. She has his name tattooed directly beneath her breast. I mean, what are you thinking, girl? However, you are not allowed to tell her anything about her husband. Claressa is completely enamored with this man. She is acting like she has never been in a relationship before, really. Let me now tell you how these two met in order to bring you all up to speed on this folly. Thus, they began dating in 2024. The two got into a brawl back in July 2024. Like a gentleman, Papoose approached her and shook her hand before declaring his admiration for her. She sent him a direct message offering him VIP seats to her fight in Detroit, and the rest is a convoluted tale. Papoose's continued marriage to Remy Ma is what makes this so ironic. Keep in mind that although these two are married, they are not together. Despite their separation, they are still legally married. Remember how Remy Ma cheated on Papoose with Easy, the block captain, back in 2023? The two have been at odds ever since Papoose removed all of Remy Ma's photos from his Instagram site after learning of it. For the time being, Remy and Easy, the block captain, are still together. They were together for almost 2 years before their romance kind of died off around this year, and they are no longer together. Papoose and Claressa Shields are currently together, and as I mentioned earlier, Claressa is very much in love. Claressa and Remy do not get along at all because they have gotten into arguments in the past. Papoose now claims that he has spent years attempting to get a divorce from Remy. He referred to her as a narcissist after all. Claressa is out here pretending that this man hung the moon, okay? She refers to him as her best friend and claims that his support is beyond any she has ever experienced.
What is it about him that made you fall in love?
The way that Papoose speaks, he's a very nice guy. Very, very nice, very, very humble, very knowledgeable. We all know he can rap, okay? And yeah, he can rap, like seriously, really good. And he's just very supportive.
Furthermore, she asserts that they are prepared to have children and will begin having babies by the following year.
I'm gonna have a baby next year. We already have it planned out. I'm gonna have a baby next year. And then after I go through my stuff, then I'll come back and fight some more, and then probably have another one and then do the same thing again.
Despite all of these intentions, the man is still legally married to another person. Let us face it, even though Papoose may truly care about this woman, Papoose and Remy have been together for 21 years. They got married in 2008. Regardless of the reasons they give, no one, not him, not her, gets divorced because they keep blaming one another. However, the truth remains that they have not divorced. Despite her incarceration and other circumstances, this man has been with this woman for 21 years. If you want to move on with this man, that is a lot to try to break through. He must first file for divorce before she begins making any plans. Come on, how are you able to do all of this while planning for children? Furthermore, this man and his wife are still together. Naturally, I am aware that he is telling her that Remy is delaying the divorce and that he does not want her, but you are all aware of the dynamics that arise when two people have been together for more than 20 years. However, I can state with confidence that if Papoose left Claressa, this girl will depart. Do you hear me? Particularly if he reconciles and makes amends, which I believe will happen nonetheless. And because Claressa acts as though she has never had this kind of attention from a man before, this girl is going to go crazy. And she might fight if that is the case, sweetie, so he had better keep an eye on himself. Yes, he will need to find a place to stay with Remy, okay? Since she intends to destroy some things, Claressa Shields is also 30 years old. She is much too old, in my opinion, to be out here getting a man's name tattooed on her like a teenager. But what are your thoughts, guys? Will this connection last, in your opinion? Do you believe that unless Papoose and Remy get back on track, this is just a rebound relationship? Please share your thoughts about everything below with me. That is all I have to offer, though. I will speak with you later.
Does Claressa Shields know that Papoose is married? I mean, I'm not trying to tussle because I know my girl like to do her 1-2-1-2. But she's on podcast talking about having babies next year with a married man. And it's concerning. Like, I feel like Remy is somewhere rubbing her fuzzy socks together, cackling. Because I would, if I was still his wife. I would be cackling. What's there not to cackle about? If she called him right now, Papoose is going back home. And you know, I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt because I feel like this is the first man that, you know what I'm saying, that made her feel like she was somebody. She was that girl. And I feel that, except it's still somebody else's man. And then she was talking about fighting Layla Ali as if this lady is about to collect her AARP mail in about 10 years or so. And I'm just like, girl, get somewhere and sit down. Okay, Claressa Jean, sit down. Maybe she just needs a hug. Not from Papoose, though. He's supposed to be hugging somebody else. Bye.
Nah, fuck that. I'ma just say it. I think a lot of y'all women, y'all just mad because y'all got y'all man took before. That's why y'all don't like Claressa Shields. Y'all must don't like her confidence and the fact that she's with Pat. Because the level of hate y'all give to this woman is crazy. After all her accomplishments and where she came from. She came from Flint, Michigan. I'm from Detroit. She came from Flint, Michigan. Nothing there. Like, from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? 2-time Olympic gold medalist. I don't know how many different weight divisions. This woman is a champion. And things went south with Rem and Pap, and then they linked.
Child. So Claressa out here planning to have a baby with Pap at the next year. Guess her and Pap definitely talked about it. I get it with the age she had. She about ready to have a family and settle down, other than instead being in the field with the boxing thing. So I get where she's coming from. But is Pap even divorced? Are you making plans with a man that ain't divorced? All I can say is Pap better come through with them promises. Better not be no broken promises. Because did you see her fist? That good fist bigger than both of Pap fists put together. All I can say is Pap, just run. Get on out of Dodge, Pap. That's all I can say. If any one of them promises is broken, all I can tell you to do is get on out of Dodge. Get on out of Dodge, my boy. That's all I can tell you. But, hey, maybe he ready to have some babies. I don't know. Maybe he ready to have some babies. I'm hoping he is. Because Pap, nobody can't help you. We won't be able to help you. That's all I can say. But anyway, y'all tuning in to the fight.
Should I get up for this video? Wait. You have grown-ass women on this app who are making Remy out to be the victim now. See, I know what it is. I just thought about it. Y'all know Claressa Shields is fucking elite. Y'all know she's a savage with those hands. She'll put them paws on anybody. So now, y'all want to say Claressa the problem because y'all know she'll put Remy in something serious. She'll put Remy in something serious. So y'all know Claressa would do Remy dirty. So now Remy got to be the victim to her own shenanigans. That shit crazy. When Pap found out about Easy to Block, Pap put his paws on Easy to Block. Ain't nobody had to say nothing about that. When Pap found out about Easy, Pap put his paws on Easy. Snuffed him, shut him up, punched him down. Whatever they say, however, whatever terminology you won't use, he did it. He came with it. But now that Remy done laid up there and came at Pap and Claressa, and now that they both clap back. And Claressa still clapping without even clapping. Claressa the problem. Claressa the fucking problem. Bro, these motherfuckers is really making think pieces and getting thousands of likes, basically saying that Claressa is the problem. Y'all trying to break up them people happy home, bro. Y'all don't want to see nobody happy. Y'all see that woman over there glowing. She the champ. She floating. She's successful. She doing her thing. And y'all mad that she got the good guy and Remy can't get him back.
So the beef with Claressa, Clarence, whatever Remy Ma called her. Let me tell y'all something. I would chew rocks and swallow them before I would ever speak publicly about a man that is still married that has yet to sign divorce papers that's been filed for months. I would eat literal cow manure before I would go on somebody's app saying I'm about to have a family with this married man that got kids my freaking age. This girl is delusional. And quite frankly, it's really embarrassing because it's like Remy Ma read her. Like, she's like, I've known this man since you were 10 years old. Since you were 10 years old, she's known this man. She's been married to that man since she was 13. Like, honey, get out the chat. Get in the ring. Get out the fit. Because dating ain't working for her. Because I feel like nobody was talking to Claressa, whatever her name is. No man that we know of was interested in that woman. And now she got somebody interested in her, and it just happens to be Papoose. And, you know, this whole thing that Papoose is this, Papoose is that, whatever. I don't care about Papoose. All I know is that he, quote-unquote, held Remy Ma down while she was in prison, even though he was probably cheating. Because most men cheat. 9 times out of 10, they not gonna hold you down, but whatever. Like, that's the narrative they like to put out there. But all I gotta say is, Claressa, baby, get in the ring and get out the dating field because you get your tail whooped out there in them